Is the frequency in use Kilo 4 Mike Delta India?
Alpha 1, Kilo Alpha. Alpha 1, Kilo Alpha. QSL, you're 59, New Hampshire. Now where are you? Great, that's your message. I just put up a new antenna. I'm checking it up. Thanks for your help.
Whiskey 1, Ocean Whiskey. 59 Massachusetts, thank you.
Zero off.
Is the frequency in use Kilo 4 Mike Delta India? CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20, Kilo 4 Mike Delta India, looking for any station anywhere.
The frequency is in use 1 kc below, sir. Please QS1.
QSL, I'll do that. I asked if anyone was using the frequency twice before I keyed up. QSL?
That's a busy net. Thank you.
Thank you for letting me know that. I'm not hearing them at all. Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
Got WB18.
Now, hearing them at all.
Romeo Whiskey Uniform.
Kilo Romeo for Romeo Whiskey Uniform, is that correct? Sorry about this, we keep getting stepped on. Kilo Romeo for Romeo Whiskey Uniform.
Copy the 5-5 in the Mississippi. Thanks for hunting today in 73. This is Kilo Echo 2, Foxtrot Charlie November, calling CQ for parks on the air. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo Romeo 5-1 into US 2092 QSL. Copy the 5-9 into Charlie Oscar. Thanks for hunting me today. You have a great day, 73. This is Kilo Echo 2, Foxtrot Charlie November, calling CQ for parks on the air.
Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
Kilo for Bravo 4, Kilo November, strong 5-7 into US 2092 QSL. Copy the 5-7 Georgia. Thanks for hunting today, 73. This is Kilo Echo 2, Foxtrot Charlie November, calling CQ for parks on the air.
Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
Is there a Kilo 4 station in there?
QSL Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
Kilo 4 Mike Delta India 5-3 into US 2092 QSL.
QSL 5-3 as well into South Carolina QSL.
Copy the 5-3 South Carolina. Thanks for hunting today in 73. This is Kilo Echo 2, Foxtrot Charlie November, calling CQ for parks on the air.
Alpha Alpha 5, Lima Go.
Park to park, go ahead. QSL Alpha Golf 4 Delta Whiskey, copy the United Sierra 3601, US 3601. My park is United Sierra 2092, US 2092, QSL. AC Rose.
Into Mike Oscar, over.
QSL on the 5-8, stand by for second off.
Kilo Quebec 4, Whiskey Lima Juliet.
Yeah, Kilo Whiskey 4 Lima Juliet, missed one there I think, but go ahead.
You got your 5-7 and Park 7455.
QSL, I've got you 5-8 into Mike Oscar, 73.
73. It's Kilo Quebec 4.
Interrupt them when they're chatting with their friends.
This is November 5.
Is the frequency in use Kilo 4 Mike Delta India? Is the frequency in use Kilo 4 Mike Delta India? Hearing nothing. CQ, 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 Kilo 4 Mike Delta India, looking for any station anywhere. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Kilo 4 Mike Delta India, looking for any station anywhere. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Kilo 4 Mike Delta India, looking for any station anywhere. CQ20, CQ20, hello, CQ20 meters. Here is Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. Kilo 4 Mexico, Denmark, Italy. Calling CQ20 and listening. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Here's Kilo 4 Mike Delta India, looking for any station anywhere.
Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. This is WB8YKH. Whiskey Bravo 8 Yankee Kilo Hotel.
Whiskey Bravo 8 Yankee Kilo Hotel from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. The name is Scott, and I'm in the northwest corner of South Carolina. QSL?
Yeah, let me see if I've got your call and handle correct. Is it K4 Mike Delta India? Is that QSL?
QSL, you got it.
Okay, thanks, Scott. The reception here is up and down. Propagation in Michigan is not so good. The handle here is Lloyd. We're just south of Grand Rapids, a little town called Byron Center. And we're on a Flex Radio 6700 into a Gap Titan DX vertical, running the PGXL and TGXL amplifier tuner combo. So back to you, and thanks for calling. K4MDI, WB8YKH. Oh, and by the way, you're about 5x5 here.
Okay, QSL Lloyd. I copied the 5x5. Yeah, I don't have the amplifier on right now, just 100 watts. The radio here is an ICOM 7610 into a TA33 Junior up about 40 feet or so. Located in the northwest corner of South Carolina, about 15 miles west of the Clemson Tigers. Just thought I'd turn the radio on this afternoon and see what was going on. Seemed like the general portion of the band is pretty crowded. I think there's a contest and a bunch of POTA stations, some special event stations, and some nets up there. And propagation's kind of weird. Back to you, Lloyd.
Yeah, I'm hearing that contest up and down the band too. I just had a few minutes to get on the air here, and just happened to bump into your call. Propagation is strange today. It's up and down. So like while I'm listening to you, your signal will come up and then go down and then disappear and then come back. It's hopefully going to be better later today. We've got 60 degrees up here. It's unusually warm for this time of year in Michigan. Don't normally see that, but we welcome it. And we've got some antenna work to do outside, and hoping that the warm weather prevails and we don't get too much rain to stop us from fixing our antenna. I just made some adjustments to this gap Titan DX antenna yesterday with the counterpoise, and it seems to have made some improvements there. The antenna has been up for 25 years, so it's the first time we've made had to make any adjustments to it. Back to you, Scott. K4MDI, WB8YKH.
WB8YKH from K4MDI. Yeah, well, that sounds good. Yeah, your signal's maintaining, not really up and down. You're really good 5.9 copy, and I watched the meter there. You're probably like an S5, S7 here on the meter, but perfect copy, and not any fluctuations really. So I guess the power's helping you out today. I guess I ought to tune the amplifier up and get it turned on, but I was hearing so many people. I thought that wouldn't even need it right now. But yeah, well, I hope the weather holds out there for you to get some antenna work done. I've got to get some done myself, clean some things up, and get the tower. It's a crank over tower, so or tilt over, crank up, tilt over, and I need to crank it down and tilt it over and get everything cleaned up on it and get the coax straightened out. I've got a few little things I need to do. But at 68 degrees here, almost 69 degrees, and we're having a really clear, sunny day here, so it's really nice. But back to you, Lloyd, WB8YKH, K4MDI.
Yeah, thank you, Scott. Yeah, your signal is pretty steady that time. Good solid S5 the whole time. So without an amplifier, I'd say you're doing excellent. So we're a retired cybersecurity person here, managed an international team, and boy, I tell you, they've been retired now for a couple of years, and it seems like the opportunities in that space just continue to increase there. Yeah, so I don't know if I caught what equipment you're running and what your antenna is there. Oh, yeah, you said something about the tower, and so that must mean you've got some beams pointing up north this way to my vertical. So that's good. It must mean that propagation's switching the signal from vertical to horizontal. Oh, real good there. Well, I see my amplifier is getting kind of toasted up here, and we're running at full tilt. I probably should back it down a little bit, seeing how we don't need it. Back to you, Scott, K4MDI, WB8YKH.
QSL Lloyd. Yeah, the radio here is an ICOM 7610, and the antenna is a TA33 Junior by Mosley. Pointed your way just to try a 3-element tri-bander. Yeah, when you turned your amplifier down, your signal went down just a little bit, but you were there at the beginning of your previous transmission. You were an S9, so doing really good, and your antenna seemed like is good. Is the S? You have to tune that antenna, or is the SWR pretty flat? Over.
Yeah, you just came up at the end there, and I heard it is the SWR flat. Can you say again, please?
Yeah, I was asking about that vertical antenna. Do you have to tune it, or is the SWR flat on 20 meters? Over.
Oh, it's pretty flat on 20 meters. In fact, it's pretty flat on all of the bands. When I assembled it 25 years ago, I just followed the instructions and never made any adjustments. And the SWR was all right around 1.5 to 1 or less. There was a couple spots towards the ends of the bands where it might have jumped up to close to 2 to 1, but overall we've been quite pleased with the Gap Titan DX. There's no ground radials and covers all the bands and seems to work pretty good, especially after 25 years. I really should take the thing down and clean all the connections on it. Because one thing I didn't do is to put, Vaseline or protection on the connections. So I'm sure things would improve if I were to kind of reassemble it. Back to you, Scott. K4MDI, WB8, YKH.
Yeah, QSL WB8 YKH K4MDI. Yeah, well, you may mess it up if you take it down and start cleaning on it. It's probably all set for the last 25 years. But yeah, I've never had a vertical antenna on HF as far as here at the home QTH. I've of course used vertical antennas on the mobile, but not here at home. I do have an antenna. I can't even remember what it is now. It's I think it's does like 6 meters to 40 meters. It doesn't have any ground radials. It's got it's got a ground plane, but I never have put it together. I bought it from a ham here locally. It was working at his place. He took it down and wanted to sell it, so I bought it from him, and I haven't never got it put up yet. So hope to get that done, maybe here in the next 6-8 months or so, and to see if how it does as well. But anyway, well, it's been great to bump into you here, Lloyd, and fine business on the job. Yeah, cybersecurity and all that. I tell you, it's almost more important than actual physical security nowadays. I'm in the alarm business and IT world myself. I've got a few little businesses there, and fool with technology every day. I'm 42 years old. I still have a ways to go in the working of world, but that's what I do. But I'll turn it back to you, Lloyd. WB8 YKH K4MDI.
Yeah, okay, Scott. I switched vertical antennas. Wondering if this one sounds any different or gives you any different signal strength there. I'm talking to you now on a DX Commander ground-mounted vertical that has radials, where that Titan DX did not have radials. Do you hear any or see any difference on your S meter here, Scott? Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL Lloyd, you're 10 over, sometimes 15 over on the second antenna. Over.
Well, okay, that's helpful to me because then I'll start using this one as my default antenna. That's probably the difference of 25 years of corrosion on that Gap Titan DX versus this DX Commander's only been up for 2 years, and it's got fresh connections on it. Good business there. Yeah, we'll leave it right here. Thank you, Scott.
Yes, sir. QSL. Do you have a lot of property there, or and are these the only two antennas that you have over?
I don't have a lot of property. The houses aren't spread out. I've got just close to 3 acres, I do have a double bazooka dipole up for 160 meters, which is close to 400 feet long. Stretches across the backyard between a couple of trees. And that one's up about, I'd say it's probably up about 40 feet or 50 feet. And it's I think you talk off the sides, not the ends, but the ends are facing north and south. So that means it's kind of going east and west there. So that's the way that favors.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I didn't know. I know that a lot of folks use the vertical antennas if you don't have a lot of property. They work out real well if you can get the radials in. But yeah, here I've got the tower. I have 3 antennas on it. I have the tri-band antenna. I've got a 6-meter beam and a 2-meter beam. I do a little bit of 2-meter sideband sometimes. And then I have a dipole, fan dipole for 40 and 75 meters up in a tree not far away from the tower. And then I also have a 160 meter, it's actually just one wire coming off the tower. I've got one side of the coax grounded to the tower and the other side of the coax to a kind of I guess it's a inverted L style antenna, and I use it on 160 meters, and it does really well. Over.
Yeah, and this DX Commander, I'm using an inverted L on 80. But yeah, you can use a tuner with that double bazooka I've got on 160, and I can cover all the bands with it, but it's pretty degraded. I notice your signals come up here now much easier to copy. Like the noise has gone down and your signals come up. But the S unit readings are still about the same. It's bouncing between an S5 and an S7. What's the frequencies for 2-meter sideband? I'd be interested in trying that. I've got a GP9 vertical up for 2 meters. I want to get an antenna up for 6 meters. I've been looking at the Power Electronics, either that or build one. I've read in an ARRL antenna book converting an old TV antenna for 6 meters and 2 meters. Back to you, Scott.
Yeah, years ago I've seen that as well in the handbook. Yeah, the frequency, like the national sideband call-in frequency, is 144.200, and I've made from South Carolina here. I did have a FT991A that I ran on sideband. It's just a 50-watt rig, and my antenna, my tower is 75 feet away from the house here, and I'm just running like LMR 400. So you've got a good bit of loss on 2 meters. But I've actually made contacts when the band was open on 2 meters from South Carolina here to Kansas and also to Colorado on 2-meter sideband. I've recently purchased an ICOM 9700, but I haven't made many contacts on it yet. Over.
Oh, yeah, that's fantastic. 144.2. Now, is that upper sideband or lower sideband?
It's upper sideband, WB8 YKH K4MDI.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. Yeah, I've got a vertical up for 6 meters, but it just doesn't. I've been listening for a year and haven't heard any openings. But maybe I'm not listening. I know I've been in the mobile years ago, and I'd hear openings on 2 meters, like at sunset and sunrise. Is that still the case on the 144.2?
Yeah, the cooler mornings are pretty good for that in 6 meters. I haven't been on 6 meters in a while myself. I haven't been on the radio in a while, and or in a few, probably a couple of weeks, maybe a month or so, really heavy. I'll get on here for a couple of hours and listen or something like that while I'm doing something else, but I really haven't been on here talking. So I haven't been on trying to really catch any stations. There's a APRS website that I used to go to, that would kind of it was kind of a propagation map, and when the APRS signals started going further, people would get on 2 meter sideband and see about band openings. So I haven't did that in a while, but that's what we would kind of look at. And I actually talked to those two stations in Colorado and Kansas. It was maybe mid-afternoon, maybe on a Sunday afternoon or Saturday afternoon. The band was just wide open for, probably about 30 minutes or so, and made those long distance contacts. So that's pretty good on 2 meters with a lot of loss and not a lot of power. Back to you.
Yeah, okay, Scott. Yeah, well, I'll have to give that sideband on 2 meters a shot there. In fact, I'll have to see if my antenna is resonant at 144. I don't think I've ever. I've got a Kenwood TS2000 for 2 meters. I recently bought a Yaesu FT710, and afterwards I wished I'd have waited because I want the same thing, but I want it to have 2 meters on it. Oh well, so I'll end up having to sell the 710 once Yaesu comes out with the SDR HF 2 meter rig. Anyway, my wife is calling me for dinner, Scott, so I apologize, but I've got to get skadooting upstairs there. I'll be back down probably in about 20-30 minutes here, and we'll listen on 20 again. Anyway, 73, so it's been nice to make your acquaintance, and K4MDI. 73's WB8YKH.
All right, Lloyd. Yeah, it's been nice talking to you today, and glad you sorted out your antenna and saw what did the best for you. And yeah, just fine business on everything. Nice to meet you, and we'll look for you again down the band and see we can talk to you again sometime. Get up there and get your lunch before it gets cold. WB8YKH from K4MDI 73, sir. Kilo 4 Mike Delta India QRZ. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Here is Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. Kilo 4 Mexico, Denmark, Italy, calling CQ20 and listening. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Kilo 4 Mike Delta India, calling. Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Here's Kilo 4 Mike Delta India calling. CQ20 meters, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Here's Kilo 4 Mike Delta India calling CQ20 and listening. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Kilo 4 Mike Delta India calling CQ20 and listening. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Here's Kilo 4 Mike Delta India calling CQ20 and listening. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Kilo 4 Mike Delta India looking for any station anywhere. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Here's Kilo 4 Mike Delta India calling CQ20 and listening.
K4MDI, this is Kilo Foxtrot 9er Tango Victor.
Kilo Foxtrot 9 Tango Victor from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. The name is Scott. Over.
Good afternoon, Scott. The name here is Paul, and I'm in Lincoln, Nebraska. Pretty good signal in here. I was just tuning around the dial here, and yeah, nobody around you here, so you came in real well. But yeah, you're a good 5-9 into Nebraska.
QSL, Paul, you're also 5'9" here into South Carolina. I'm in the northwest corner of South Carolina, about 15 miles west of the Clemson Tigers. And, yep, you're 5'9" here as well. Over.
Ah, very good. Yeah, I thought the band was a little sparse today. Not the best it is, but, yeah, you're coming in pretty good from South Carolina.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Paul. I'm running an ICOM 7610 here into a TA33 Junior, running about 600 watts today out of a Maritron AL80B. The antenna's up about 40 feet, and back to you. Over.
Oh, very good, Scott. Well, you got a got a better station here there than I do. I've got an old IC 751, only running 100 watts into a vertical antenna, an old R7 vertical. I do have one of the AL811H amplifiers, but it is not on right now. I think you mentioned that you were using an AL80B amplifier, and yeah, I had one of those years ago, and had some problems with it and got rid of it, but yeah, that's really a nice amplifier.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, you know, Ameritron is kind of a so-so. It's kind of a so-so thing. Yeah, this amp here, I've had a little bit of issues with it, but I think I got them eliminated. I bought kind of a kit to put into it from the designer of the amp. I can't think of his name right off, but he's on the internet, and he designed this amplifier. Designed a couple of amplifiers for Ameritron. But didn't manufacture them himself, so he knows a good bit about them. I had the AL811, just the 3-tuber, not the H version. I had one of those for a while and repaired it and got it working. Used it for several years, and then got this 80B. It's got a little bit more punch to it. But since I replaced all the parts in it that he told me to replace, I haven't had any more issues out of it. Over?
Yeah, well, sure. I'm familiar with that designer guy. He's also the same one that makes some modification boards and improvements for the 811. Yeah, one I think was the grid protection circuit, and I think the other one was a better parasitic board for the tubes, which I am considering getting. I haven't done it yet. This is pretty much a stock amplifier, but like I said, I'm not even running it right now. But yeah, very good. That AL80B, my only problem with that thing is I think I did not run it hard enough. I just had the tube go soft on me after a while. It seemed prematurely, and well, as you know, they're not cheap, but I think those tubes, you got to run them sort of red at least every once in a while, and I guess that's what keeps them degassed, or they keep operating better. So, yeah, probably my fault on that one, but they do make good amps. Sometimes it's I've had issues with some of their stuff. It's like I don't know how good they are on QC, but generally I think they're in pretty good shape, especially once you get it, look it over, and use it for a while.
Yeah, QSL, Paul. Yeah, and I guess I assume that MFJ and all that are completely out now. I haven't heard in a while. I know they were going out of business, but yeah, it's something else. I was trying to think of the guy's name. You know, I used to didn't have this issue, but they say it gets worse as you get older. That things just leave your mind, and you don't even know what you were thinking about. But yeah, I can't think of the guy's name that done it, but he's a very smart guy and very a nice guy to ask questions to. So it works out. I think his company's like CTR Engineering or something like that. But anyway, well, your rig and antenna's doing a good job. Your signal was a little fading on the last transmission, but that's been, I think, the way the band has been today. I'll turn it back to you and to see if your signal came back up. Kilo Fox 9 Tango Victor from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. This is Kilo Foxtrot 9 Tango Victor. Yeah, you dropped down there too a little bit. I think I'll probably make this for my last go around here, but yeah, we're talking about the same guy there that works on the Ameritron. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look into some of his products. Well worth the investment, I think. Yeah, we got 77 degrees here today in Lincoln. Not too bad. It's been hot yesterday, and you never know, but we're dry. We need rain. I think you guys down south have a lot of rain, but boy, we could use some. Anyway, Scott, I'm going to let you go here. Nice chatting with you, and maybe we'll talk to you later. And like I say, you got a really good signal out here. 73 Scott. K4MDI from KF9 TV. 73.
All right, Paul. Well, I appreciate you answering my call today. You're my second call. Been on the air here for just a little while, and thought I'd heat up the radio some. And what I wasn't going to turn on the amplifier, and the last guy I talked to, he was having trouble hearing me. So I thought I'd fire it up and try to work it a little bit today. 73 to you as well, Paul, and I hope you have the best of weeks upcoming here. And yeah, sounds pretty warm out there. We've got 69 degrees here, and yes, we've had a lot of rain lately. But take care. KF9 TV from K4MDI.
73.
Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, QRZ. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Here's Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. Kilo 4, Mexico, Denmark, Italy, calling CQ20 and listening. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, Kilowatt 4, Mexico, Denmark, Italy. Looking for any station anywhere. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Here is Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, Kilo 4, Mexico, Denmark, Italy. Looking for any station anywhere. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ20 and listening. CQ, CQ, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Here's Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ20 and listening. CQ, 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 CQ20 meters. CQ20 meters. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, looking for any station anywhere. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Here is Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, Kilo 4, Mexico, Denmark, Italy, calling CQ20 and listening. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Here's Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ20 and listening. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, CQ20. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ20 and listening. CQ 6 meters, CQ 6 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. CQ 6, CQ 6, CQ 6 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. CQ 6, CQ 6, CQ 6 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. And looks to be pretty dead. On 10. CQ10, CQ10, CQ10 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. CQ10, CQ10, CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. CQ10, CQ10, CQ10 meters, CQ10 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ10 meters. CQ10, CQ10, CQ10 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ10 meters.
Kilo 7, Yankee, India, Japan. Washington calling CQ, any station, anywhere.
Victor Zero X-ray calling CQ Summit on the air from New Mexico.
Kilo 4, Mike Delta India.
Okay, there's a couple of stations. Whiskey 8 India, go first. Whiskey 8 India Echo, got you 5959, over. Thank you, 73. QRZ.
Kilo 4, Mike Delta India.
Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, 59, New Mexico.
QSL, the 59 New Mexico. You're 59 into South Carolina. Whenever you get off the summit there, you look me up on YouTube, and you'll get your signal and all that alive. Over.
Okay, very good. Yeah, thank you. And thanks for chasing Summits on the air.
QSL, what was your call sign again?
Call sign here is Whiskey Victor Zero X-ray. Currently on Palomas Peak in New Mexico. Again, Whiskey Victor Zero X-ray.
All right, sir. Well, have a good time and be safe up there for sure. And, great signal here in South Carolina. 7-3 and good luck.
Thank you. 7-3. Mobile station, go ahead. 5757 over.
You're about to go about a 55 there, 55, 56 on that last transmission lead. Well, it's been a great job for you. Top of the state of Washington today. I'm running the ACFT 710 at 100 watts into a 15-meter M6. About 1,000 feet up in the air. 1,000 feet up in the air on the side of a hill here in Richland. 60 degrees here today in Richland. Just a beautiful spring day. 30% humidity. What's it looking like in Alabama today, Lee? Roger, Lee. Well, hey, thank you so much for coming back to me. As we continue to talk, your signal just keeps getting stronger and stronger. Lee, Kilo Oscar 4, Oscar Charlie Lima in Alabama. And I'll be clear with you on your final. We'll talk again soon. Bye-bye. QRZ, this is Kilo 7, Yankee Italy Juliet, calling CQ from the state of Washington. Any station, anywhere.
Kilo 4, Mike Delta India.
Kilo 4, Mike India station, come back.
Yeah, QSL, Kilo 7, Yankee India Juliet from Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. Over.
Yeah, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. You are 57. 57 into Richland, Washington. Name here is Todd, Tango Oscar Delta. Over.
QSL, Todd, copied the 5-7. You're 5-9 here in South Carolina. I copied you worked the last station, and I heard your mobile up pretty high with the ham stick. So you have a great time out there today, and I'll say 7-3 to you.
Roger. Well, Scott, before you go real quick, can you tell me a little bit about your radio wattage and your antenna? Over.
Yeah, QSL, the radio here is an ICOM 7610. ICOM 7610 running 100 watts today into a TA33 Junior about 40 feet. That's a Mosley tri-band beam. Over.
Roger. Scott, we're doing a great job for you. Doing a great job for you up here in the state of Washington today under difficult conditions. Thank you so much for coming back to me. And I look forward to talking to you again under better conditions. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, Scott in South Carolina. Kilo 7, Yankee Italy Juliet, Todd here in Richland. I wish you the very best, and I'll be clear with you on your final.
USL, Todd, great to meet you today. When you get back home, look my call sign up on YouTube. And I think I've been on the live here for about an hour. So about an hour in, you'll catch our QSO. 7-3 to you, and God bless you. Kilo 7, Yankee India Juliet, K4MDI, 7-3.
7-3, Scott. Take care, and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye. QRZ, this is Kilo 7, Yankee Italy Juliet, calling CQ from the state of Washington. Any station, anywhere.
Whiskey Air to check, please.
Dave, your sounding station.
X, Romeo Delta Foxtrot.
Hello, CQ over. I did not hear you very well. Can you please repeat it?
Is the frequency in use Kilo 4 Mike Delta India? CQ15, CQ15, any station anywhere, Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. CQ 15 meters, CQ 15 meters, CQ 15 meters, Kilo 4, Mike, Delta, India calling, CQ 15 and listening. CQ 15, CQ 15, CQ 15 meters, CQ 15, Kilo 4, Mike, Delta, India calling. CQ15, CQ15, CQ15 meters, Kilo 4, Mike, Delta, India, Kilo 4, Mike, Delta, India calling CQ15 and listening. CQ15, CQ15, CQ15 meters, Kilo 4, Mike, Delta, India calling CQ15 and listening. CQ15, CQ15 meters. Here is Kilo 4, Mike, Delta, India calling CQ15 and listening. CQ15, CQ15 meters. Here's Kilo 4, Mike, Delta, India. Kilo 4, Mexico, Denmark, Italy, calling CQ-15 and listening. CQ-15, CQ-15, CQ-15 meters. Kilo 4, Mike, Delta, India, calling CQ-15 and listening.
I'm going to put 33 in my logbook as what?
Echo Alpha 1, Echo Yankee. Echo Alpha 1, Echo Yankee, call 59. Thank you, listen up. Italy Kilo 3, Lima Mike 59. Thank you, listen up. 3, Quebec Delta. Need to call Italy Uniform 3, Quebec. I Echo Delta Kilo 59.
What's your direction? And know that route. But it is a long time planning situation, including the anchor. The anchors alone, times 3, and then you've got the hole for the tower itself. So it's not something that happens overnight. So it does take some time. But your loop is doing the job back here with no problem. N6MUD, and I'm running I think maybe you heard, I'm running a 735 here with an SM8 microphone and strictly 100 watts for a little versatility. I don't say no, but if I do, you know, that's brought it out. Yes, has it. Thanks, 0.1 Delta Extract. 74 Whiskey Charlie Mark, booming signal 5 plus. Band is still open and running well, over. Roger, thanks for the new band and regards, Mark. Happy DX 73.
Thank you, sir. I'm Sugar 51 Denmark Extra.
Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
Japan to Golf, Stephen, thank you. 59 in Slovenia, Europe. I'm Giannis, okay? Roger, 58, and appreciated the contact. See you later on 20. Bye-bye, thank you. 5 Steve, Sierra 51 Delta Extra.
Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
Sugar 51 Delta X-ray, Sierra 51 David Extra.
Turn the beam around and see if he can hear me.
CQ Sierra 51 Delta X-ray, Sierra 51 Delta X-ray, standing by. CQ Sierra 51 Delta X-ray, Sierra 51 Delta X-ray, standing by. Again. Kilo 6, Quebec, Kilo. Quebec, Golf X-ray. Okay, Queen Golf Kilo, thank you, 5-6, 5-6 with main QSB. My name's Giannis, okay? Thanks, 5-5 Arizona, 73, enjoy the opening, thank you. Bye-bye, Sierra 51 Denmark Extra.
Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
X-ray, Sierra 51 Delta X-ray, standing by. CQ Sierra 51 Delta X-ray, Sierra 51 Delta X-ray, standing by.
Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
Sierra 51 Delta X-ray, Sierra 51 Delta X-ray, standing by.
Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
United Action, thank you for that. Well, I could tell about plus 20 on the S meter. Beautiful 6, we're going. Yeah, well, great, and just appreciated any contact on 17. Best wishes from Slovenia, Jack. See you later. Yes, I think the band is very, very good, and it's open a little bit more even to the east part of the U.S. Thanks a lot, 73 Scott, and catch you later. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye, I'm Sugar 51 Denmark Extra.
Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
Delta India again.
Yeah, Kilo 4 Mexico Denmark India. Over.
For MDI, thank you to South Carolina, but 59 in Slovenia, I'm Giannis, okay?
QSL 59 here in South Carolina. Appreciate the new band. 7-3.
Yes, it is, Scott. Thanks for the QSO and the regards. Thank you. Enjoy the opening. Any more, Sierra 51 Delta Extra.
I don't have an antenna
Sierra
on
51
17
Delta
meters.
Extra.
So that's the 40-meter
Sierra
dipole
51 Delta
tuned
Extra.
up.
Sierra 51 Delta Extra. Secure Sierra 51 Delta X-ray, Sierra 51 Delta X-ray, standing by.
First 17-meter contact I made in a long
Sierra 51
time.
Delta X-ray, Sierra 51 Delta. Recently, built JK antennas, and Mosley is still producing antennas, and
CQ17, CQ17, Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. CQ 17 meters, CQ 17, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. CQ 17, CQ 17, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. CQ 17 meters, CQ 17 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. CQ 17, CQ 17, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. CQ 17, CQ 17, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. CQ 17, CQ 17 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. CQ 17, CQ 17, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India.
Up in Utah,
CQ 17 meters, CQ 17 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India.